contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Oakland Athletics.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as the defending champs look like this. They'll match up against the breaking ball specialist right-hander A.J. Griffin. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Shane Victorino, and we are just about set to get this one underway. Right there for strike one.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the leadoff man is gone here to kick off Game 2. And with that, let's take a look now at how the A's will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Will Middlebrooks will take his first cut to the ball game here. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Dustin Pedroia will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And this ball will be chopped foul. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Craig Gentry will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Well, things are looking up for these guys to start the ball game. They get a 1-2-3 top half. Then now, leadoff single here in the home half, off to a great start.
Coco Crisp will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, so much for that leadoff base runner here to start off their half of the first. He gets taken care of right away on the easy 4-6-3 double play.
Josh Donaldson will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
All right, A's. Yeah, home now. Let's go, A's. Woo!
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And Middlebrooks will make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. We've played an inning. No score. David Ortiz leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. There now is Coco as he takes it in for the first out.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on one pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swinging a ground ball to first. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Mike Karp will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 2, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner, but he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
The 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. First opportunity now for a guy that grew up not too far from here in the North Bay, Johnny Gomes. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. He'll flip it over to Kiosco for the force, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Brandon Moss will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Ball 1. And a big swing here as he gives it a pretty good ride out to deep center field. And the home half of the second begins with a home run. Solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. His first homer here in the series, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First pitch coming. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Sean Jaso will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
And this will bear watching as the game goes on. You know, if he's going to have success here, a lot of it's going to hinge on how he can locate his sinker. That one's too far up in the strike zone. A belt-high sinker is not much more than a flat fastball.
Josh Reddick will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Grounded, foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Long throw to third, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Jed Lowry will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Now a hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
But that's a big break right there that this ball's hit right at him. If this is a few feet in either direction, this might be 2 runs. Instead, that keeps those runners frozen at second and third with 2 outs now.
Alberto Callaspo will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Oh, and with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Wait for the pitch.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
That one's in there, 3-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, these guys have 1 home run already, and this was nearly a second one here. You can see it bang off the wall out there on the fly, and he's going to wind up with a double. He didn't miss a big fly by much.
Craig Gentry will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. In there, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to Karp takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-0. Nelson Cruz will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Now the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Ball two now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
One out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
3-0 is on the way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. The pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Shane Victorino will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Pitch home to Victorino. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He's trying to run.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he takes strike two. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Here's the 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again.
No, let's foul.
In the dirt here.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. And he thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And low that time, but good reactions behind the plate to keep it in front of him. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 3-0. Coco Crisp makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First offering on the way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Josh Donaldson will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Your turn, Josh.
Right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Brandon Moss. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Yoenis Cespedes will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the flip over to Pedroia covering, and that'll end it.
Oh, no.
1 left for Oakland, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Will Middlebrooks will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Will Middlebrooks.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
We'll let it score here, all right?
Middlebrooks from second. Here's the pitch. On the ground softly to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
David Ortiz will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And down goes Ortiz as he swings and misses for strike 3.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with a ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a 2-out base hit if they want to score right here.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Now a pickoff play at second, and this goes right behind him at second and into center field.
Well, the difficult part about this throw for a pitcher is that when he steps off and then spins his body like that, for a brief second there, he loses sight of the second base bag. And then when you pick it back up, you've got guys moving this way and that. Sometimes it's tough to lock back on.
Pierzynski waiting now to 1-1. Pitch taken there by Pierzynski, and it's 2-1 now. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. John Jaso will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Cruz is there to make the catch, and the home half of the fourth starts with a one-pitch out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Josh Reddick will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this one will wind up as a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, here's a ball smoked into the gap in right center, and he was all over that one. It should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And that misses inside 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Three runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3. But then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Alberto Callaspo is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
But you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw on to Karp takes care of him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the A's 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Mike Karp will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Grounded foul off to the right side. He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike. Looked like he pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
So the base is empty here with one away. And here's the powerful Johnny Gomes. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Therefore it is Callaspo. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Nelson Cruz will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's Griffin on 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Craig Gentry will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on, Athletic.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in, the center fielder, Coco Crisp. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's getting bailed out at the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. On to first with it is Carp to record the out.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Josh Donaldson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now the first pitch. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Xander Bogaerts will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far, as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Shane Victorino will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Crisp is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Number 35 will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for Boston, number 35.
Brandon Moss will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a high strike there, 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Well hit to right, but foul. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to the first baseman, Carp, 2 away.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
John Jaso will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Dustin Pedroia will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Dustin Pedroia.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's Griffin on 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
A.J. Pierzynski will come in now with 2 away. And to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here now the 2-2. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Josh Reddick will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. Middlebrooks is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Jed Lowry will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Now the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Alberto Callaspo will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. In the air to right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Craig Gentry will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Good job, Ed. Okay, come on.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gomes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The A's strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Mike Karp will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1 on the way. Late decision to offer at the changeup as this is bounced to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Johnny Gomes will stride in, grounded out his last time through. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Nelson Cruz will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Go, Okie, go!
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single.
The batter, number 2.
Boy, it's been a long time since these guys have even had a base runner. You have to go all the way back to the 4th inning to find their last one, so hits have definitely been few and far between.
Xander Bogaerts will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Get him down!
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Crisp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Burke Badenhop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Burke Badenhop.
Coco Crisp will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And this will be fouled away. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Just a great aggressive swing right there. Not really a bad pitch, but he goes out there and gets it. As a reward, he'll wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Josh Donaldson will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Surprised at all that they're coming right after him this way?
A little bit. I like it. It's good for the game, but this is definitely a guy that can hurt you if you're not careful.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Well, the inning starts nicely with that leadoff double, but aside from a strikeout, a ground ball to short is about the last thing you want to have happen. You know, if this is to the second baseman, that's great, but that's just a wasted out here.
Brandon Moss will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. On the ground towards second. On to the first baseman, Carp, 2 away.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Yoenis Cespedes will stride in, grounded out his last time through. 1-0. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Victorino is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Shane Victorino will be the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally.
Here we go, guys.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And the throw will take care of Victorino at first, so the bunt attempt is foiled that time.
And you know, right here, it's not so much that I don't like the idea of dropping a bunt down. It's that you've got a pitcher out there whose pitch count is starting to get up there. Maybe this is where you try to work the count just a little bit more. Instead, he goes up there and he's gone on 1 pitch.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now here's a line drive into right field, and that'll get down in front of Reddick for a base hit.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
There you go.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer, so don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
Runners on first with 1 down. Home to Pedroia. Grounded fouled off to the right. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Villaspo for 1 on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot, let them get shot. Yeah.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 3-0. So long from Oaktown.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is A.J. Griffin. Loss goes to Scott Feldman. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Coliseum this afternoon, 34,179. The A's would like to thank you for your attendance and remind you, please drive home safely.